you don't need 1 million views just to get this to work. What we found is you need to be able to build clarity, consistency, and then content that actually builds real trust right now. And there was a time when I thought that content kind of had to go viral to actually make a difference. And I've been told that so many times, or maybe that we needed some kind of flashy, I don't know, $10,000 from 2 post strategy to be taken seriously online. But here's what changed everything. When we stopped chasing that content high, and we started creating content with intention, everything changed. And here's what I wanted to share with you today, because we actually follow a really good structure. I love it because I don't have to think about this, yeah? It's not like a hypey formula. It's actually a system. We call it an ecosystem. That's what our mentor calls it. And it actually teaches us how to build trust, to actually attract aligned clients, but also how to turn our true expertise into powerful content so people know what it is we do. It's amazing. People come to us because they know what we do, and they already know us, and they trust us, and they go, can you do it for us, please? Can you imagine not having to do sales anymore? No, we use 𝗺𝗶𝗹𝗹𝗶's system. Every single week in just a few, actually usually less than a couple of hours, basically I create a few videos that are directly connected with the real problems that me and Dan solve for our clients. But the cool thing is the ripple effects are massive. We now, since we've been doing it since February this year, doing it properly, we have clarity. There's no more guessing what to say or whether it will land well. Because now we're speaking directly to the people who are looking for what we have, because the content is built around what they're really struggling with, which is usually time and knowing what to say in their videos. Yeah. And we have a structure. And instead of waiting for inspiration, we now can move with intention. Okay? We know how to show up, what to say, how to say it in a way that feels natural and honest and impactful, because it is. It's just me sharing what I do. And with that, we also have momentum. It seems to be a popular word right now, but we do. You can see us, we show up in the feed daily. And because of that, we stay top of mind. It doesn't cost me thousands every month either. But even if someone doesn't need us right now, they know what we do. And then if they know a friend needs something like this, they recommend them to us, which means that we're getting sent recommendations all the time. So we have a chat, see if it's really right for them, But it means that we're having really cool conversations with people who actually know what we've got, or are checking out this kind of thing, so we can send them the right direction if what we've got, I think, isn't right for them. But the whole point of that is that we're actually able to help people in the industry. And that means something to me. We're building measurable trust, Every DM that comes through, things like saying, I've been watching your stuff for a while and I'm ready to work with you. That's not luck, though. That's consistency. And I get many comments from people I know in our industry saying, how much are you spending, Tina? You're in my feed every single day. And it's such a cool thing to say, well, it's actually less than 1,000 right now, even though I'm on 3 different platforms, and with 3 different businesses. But here's what's most important. It's the thing that matters to me, being an islander. It aligns with my values. I've never been here to manipulate people. It does not sit well with me. And I've been taught how to do psychological sales. I did do it for a short time, guys, and couldn't sleep at night, okay? We're definitely not selling shortcuts, cuts or easy dreams to anybody. We let you know what works, and we let you know that there's some work involved, But we'll do the hard stuff. But we're also trusting that people who need us will actually recognise it, because we're not here to convince anybody at all. And people come to us, well, they already know they want to work with us. They've seen our stuff. They've seen us online. They've seen us in the groups. They've seen our process. They know the process because it's Laurel's. A lot of people come from Laurel's world, as it were. But they're also ready. Can you imagine that? People come to you because they're ready. It's amazing. Don't have to do all the sales stuff anymore. And this is what this kind of content builds. It's not just visibility, but it's certainty. With this, you don't need to shout louder. Yes, it takes a little bit longer, but it's like what we call the accelerated path. It's slower than you want, but it's faster than most people actually expect. And all you need to do is just have a a strategy like this. You don't need to shout louder. You don't need more bells and whistles. That's something I found out for sure. That's just a distraction. Less is definitely more. You just needed a strategy that matches your integrity, it honours your time, and it gets you real results, yeah? And that's what Laurel's ecosystem has actually given us. And that's why I'm never going to just go back to like the just post and pray days, because, yeah, that was actually hard work.